been on the radio for a second here. But Butler County Bears fell yesterday to, let me pull up my sheet. We fell to the Cooper Jaguars 59-48. Tough loss for the Bears. Really the first time we have seen a team come in and just shut down Ty Price. He was held to 15 total points yesterday. Average is 30.4 per game. So that made a huge difference. I mean, you add those 15 back in his scoring, and we were back in that one. They also held Lawson Rice. He normally averages 22.3. He was the lead scorer yesterday with 17, so he was held 5 below his average as well. 7:30 left to go. As we're looking forward to today, our record moves to 7-5. Hart County Raiders are 4-4, being coached by Coach Justin Line. And let's talk about a few of their players today. We've got number 34, Jackson Shoulders. We're just going to say Shoulders because if I try to say those two names together, that's going to be a lot. He's a junior, 182 total points on the season, 22.8 per game. Shoots 75% from the charity stripe, 60% from the floor, 40% from the perimeter. Number 15, I'm assuming his brother, Jacob Shoulders, freshman, 83 total points on the season, 10.4 points per game. Did I mess it up again?
No.
You're just smiling.
Always have to have two good shoulders.
Where's the button? Push the da-da. It's somewhere.
I'll
we'll
find
find
it.
Good job, Bray. I'm proud of you for that one.
Thank you.
And let's see, who else we got? Number 1, Clark Rexroth, junior. Number 5, Keaton Walters, another junior. 14, Connor Trent. Most unique way I've ever seen the word Connor spelled, K-O-H-N-N-E-R.
I have seen it K-A-H-N-E-R.
I've never seen it like this. It's different. Anyway, number 11, Chandler Hudgens, a senior. Number 3, Joshua Dan Crump, a junior. He scores 20 on the season, 2.5 per game. And now we're getting into the bench for sure. 23, Mason Terry, a freshman. Number 10, Jordan Bradley, a junior. Number 13, Kyle Rutledge. And number 21, Darius Tong, a senior. No points for him, but he is getting there on defense, picking up some rebounds here and there. We are 5:50 from tip-off, and as I'm working here to get this connected to our Facebook, so all of y'all in Facebook land can have this to look at. Here we go. And we are live, YouTube, Facebook, and 101.5, 103.5 WLBQ. We got 5.5 minutes to go as we are in the Morgantown Bank and Trust pregame show. It's time to talk a little bit about our Delta Faucet keys to the game. You know, we see some of the shooting here for some of these players for Hart County. 182 points for Jackson Shoulders. Number 15, Jacob Shoulders with 83. He's getting 10.4 per game. They got 3 players getting 9 or more points per game. Add in Clark Rexroth in there. Really what I would say, Brady, the keys to the game for the Bears here today are twofold. Number 1, we need to limit these 3 shooters if they're in. We have seen in Christmas tournaments sometimes you don't see your top players play all the time. But if they're in, we want to limit their shooting opportunities, and we want to get some rebounds. We were really not doing great under the boards yesterday. I don't have numbers on it, but I know our rebound stats are going to go down a little bit after yesterday's game because we were just hammered under the boards. We got to get some rebounds today. That's number 2. And then number 3, the biggest one for us, I think, is to get Ty Price and Lawson Rice open. We need to get open. We need to get some shots off. We don't need to let Ty get held to under 20 points the way he did yesterday.
Yeah, I think if we can play quick and play smart and alleviate some of that pressure off of Ty and Lawson, we will really see a different game because, when you have such a high score, 2 high scorers really, but especially Ty, 30 points a game stands out to a coach, and you know that you're going to be putting pressure on that shooter.
And that's what we saw in yesterday's loss. He was double-teamed. He was triple-teamed. And I'm not even talking about up here at the key. I mean, in the backcourt. They were committing 2 men to him in the backcourt. At one point, near the end of that game yesterday against Cooper, they had 4 of their defenders in the backcourt guarding 2 of the Bears, which was Ty Price and Lawson Rice. We can't let ourselves get that one-dimensional today. What we're going to have to do, and I think this is an adjustment I overheard the coaches talking about earlier today, trying to see if we can get somebody else to bring the ball down if we start getting into that position instead of having Ty run that point all the time. Get somebody else to bring it across because then the pressure moves or it leaves him open, one or the other. So lots of ways we could adjust for this, and we'll see how they do this today against the Hart County Raiders. Remember, this is a Christmas tournament, so you will see quite a bit more player development at a tournament like this. I mean, we just watched the Trinity game, and we're fortunate to be seated right behind Trinity's bench over here, and we could hear some of the conversations he's having with a lot of those younger players. And that's what you see in a tournament like this a lot of times, is you cycle in some younger players. We saw that yesterday with Colton Hudson coming in and a couple others, and you use this as an opportunity to coach. Colton Hudson worked in yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider him a younger player.
He's a sophomore.
He's a senior. Colton Hudson is in my graduating class.
Whoops, our sheet's wrong.
Yeah, our sheet is very wrong.
I might have to get some corrections on this.
Would you like me to go through and correct these? Because
I'd love that if you do that.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Ryder Harbaugh, not a senior. I do believe he's a sophomore.
Tell you what, let's do this off air, and we'll take a quick break.
That sounds great.
Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need, from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA, located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582.
Well, Brady, you were right. According to KHSAA's website, which I question the validity of from time to time as well, I had 5 mistakes on this lineup in this roster. All of them under what age or grade these fellers play in. We're 20 seconds now from starting lineups. We're going to bring you those here in just a second. But I do have to apologize. You're right. Colton Hudson is a senior. I never thought you was wrong for a second. But
could you get me a pencil?
You want a pencil?
That would be lovely.
Is there another one?
I'm sure.
Whew. I took all the pencils here. All right, we got pencils now. And we got starting lineups coming your way here in just a moment, as Butler County and Hart County get set now. If you were listening to the game yesterday, I will go ahead and let you know the same person's running the scoreboard today, so no promises that we might not have to talk about that a little bit. I'm also seated about 3 feet from a Hart County fan who looks a little excited to be here, so I'll just have to be careful. Clark's Rex wrote number 1 for Hart County. Number 5, Keaton Walters. Number 14, Connor Trent. Number 15, Jacob Shoulders. And number 34, you said it yourself, you got to have 2 shoulders, Jackson Shoulders. Shoulders and shoulders here. Ty Price for the Bears. Number 11, Justin Caslin. Luke Laughing, number 20. Lawson Rice, number 24, and 32, Trevor DeWeese, our normal starting 5. Got somebody text in and said, you got shoulders, you got to have heads now. Yesterday we had Johnson & Johnson. Today we got to have head and shoulders. I'm just saying. All right. 8 minutes on the clock. Hart County versus Butler County. We are now in the first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. And you're listening to 103.5 and 101.5. And here we go for tip-off. We got Lawson Rice going up against Connor Trent. And it's up. Controlled by the Raiders. Gets over into the hands of Shoulders. Back over here to number 1, Clark Rexroad. He's deep outside on the left side. Guarded well by Justin Caslin. Back up to Keaton Walters. And then over to number 14 and into the Bears bench. That was Connor Trent who was trying to get that pass. So it's going to be Bears basketball now with 7:46 left to go. Our score is still 0-0. DeWeese checks it in to Ty Price, who's going to walk it down. He starts getting pressured as soon as he crosses the timeline, hands it off quick to Justin Caslin. Caslin over to Lawson Rice, drives up the middle, turns, fires from the elbow for 2. And Bears are up 2-0. 7:30 left to go on the clock. Ball is in now to Rexroth. Brings it across the timeline, guarded by Justin Caslin. And Coach Lyon telling him, hey, get on the other side over here, get him some help here. Jacob Shoulders comes over and gives him exactly that. Gets back to Keaton Walters up top now to Trent.
Bears in a man-to-man defense.
Trent to Shoulders. Back to Trent. He's going to turn, fire inside at the baseline for 2. 2-2, 7 minutes left to go. Price gets a loose screen there from Rice as he's going to drive inside, kick it back out now to Luke Laughing, and Price is on the left wing now. He's got it. He's going to move up top and fires inside to Rice. Tried to get it to Justin Caslin, who was cutting towards the basket. It is knocked out of bounds by Jackson Shoulders. Rice checks it into Price. Price gives it back to Rice underneath, gives it up for 2, no good. And it goes out of bounds on the rebound on Shoulders, so it's going to be Bears ball. 6:36 left to go, 2-2 here at the Owensboro Sports Center. And if you're just joining us, just to kind of let you know how this works, when we're at the Sports Center, we are not permitted to show video. Otherwise, we'd be broadcasting. But from now on this season, we will be bringing you some of that. Caslin can't find anybody open. Throws it up in the air. Rice picks it up. He's on the right side in the wing, gives it over to Price. Price is going to drive baseline, drive up in heavy traffic, shoot one up, is fouled. Doesn't go in, but he's going to go for 2.
Hart County fouls number 15, Shoulders.
Who's that foul on there, Brady?
Number 15, Jacob Shoulders.
All right, it's his first, team first, as Price heads to the line. Shot is up in this final finish trip to the stripe, and it is good. Ty Price on the board now with 1. 6:29 left to go as he gets set for his second shot. Bears still have their starting 5 in, so do the Raiders. Shot is up and it's in. Caslin putting some token pressure over here on to Rexroth. Get it up top to Trent. Inside now to Shoulders. Turns, fires one up off front of the rim, no good. Scrambling for the rebound, the Bears come away with it. Price runs around Caslin, who gave him a screen up to the free throw line, puts one up, no good. Rebound by the Raiders. They've got man in space. Ooh, heavy block by Rice, and it is a clean block. Still 4-2, 5:50 left to go. Price has it down on the baseline. Kicks it down to Luke Laughing, who's wide open for 2. So 2 apiece for Rice, Price, and Laughing. 6-2, Bears lead against this Hart County Raiders team. Going to come down here to Trent. Opposite side to Shoulders. Inside to Walters, who gets fouled as he goes up. Currently 6'2" as he heads to the line.
That foul's going to be on number 32, Trevor DeWeese.
Will be his first, team first as well. Keaton Walters at the line now for 2. Got a notification that somebody's at my house.
First one is good.
Second shot is up and in. 7-3. The first one was good? Yep. Oh, 7-4. Price drives baseline, puts one up, no good. And Hart County on the rebound. Rexroth drags it down. He puts one up. It does not fall in, but he does draw a foul.
Butler County fouls on number 11, Castle, his first, team second. Rexroth to the line for 2 free throws.
Who was that foul against?
That was on Justin Caslin. They also just fixed the scoreboard.
6-4. Now 6'5".
Clark Rexroth.
It's his first. Lined up for his second shot. It is up. Rattles around and gets in there. Folks, I promise we're paying attention. It's just that the scoreboard sometimes isn't correct. It's now 6-6, 5:07 left to go. Caslin out, deep left side, gets down to Price in the corner. Price going to drive inside at the free throw line, trying to find some space open. Puts one up from there, no good. Cleaned up by Hart County. Shoulders for three, no good. And rebound by DeWeese, gets it ahead to Price. Price standing out here on the Kentucky Legend logo. Gets it over to DeWeese, back up top to Price. He's backing up to the circle. Goes opposite direction of his screen. The defense is picking it up. Rice coming to give him a screen. Defender goes around it. Price just going to drag him with him, get it over to Castle on the right wing, drive inside, baseline. Two, no good. Shoulders picks up the rebound, is going to bring it down the floor. It's 4:13 left to go. 6-6 is our score here as Rexroth at the top of the key with it. Over to Walters. Down to Shoulders for two. Jackson Shoulders, number 34, the junior, picks up his first points of the game. 8-6, Hart County leads. Ball is punched out by Connor Trent. Hudson and Grubb checking in for Caslin and DeWeese. 3:53 left to go.
Price into Lawson Rice in the paint. Back out to Price to hop.
Price just going to pull the trigger on the three. Off the front of the rim, hits the backboard, no good. Shoulders cleans it up. 8-6. Hart County still leads, 3:37 left to go. Trent going to drive with it. Walk, no call. Cleaned up by Lawson Rice after the shot was no good. Lawson Rice going to drive all the way down and little layup off. They called it no basket and called Lawson Rice for a charge.
Butler County fouls number 24, Rice. His first, team's third.
Eight, 6. Hart County leads, 3:20 left to go. Coach Dockery had some words for the refs after that call against Lawson Rice. Down in the corner to Walters for three, no good. Price gets it after the Colton Hudson rebound. Price drives inside, puts it up for two. Price with four now and puts the Bears back in a tie with 3 minutes left to go. Walters off front of the basket from 6 feet out.
And a call foul on number 5.
He fouled Keegan Grubb on the rebound there.
County fouls on number 5, Walters. His first, team's second.
His first, team second. As Coach Docker has some words with the ref, just to kind of pay attention to some things. Looks like it was pretty kind words, nothing too aggressive yet. But you never know how things can go. Price picks it up at the half-court line. 2:53 left to go. Price drives all the way down, gets it punched out of bounds. And they're saying Price was the last one to touch it, so it's going to be Hart County ball. 8-8, 2:50 left to go. Shoulders into Rexroth. Colton Hudson picking him up around three-quarter court. A little token pressure here. Rexroth gives it off to Trent. Trent drives inside, fires it out now to number 11 in the game. Hudgens for three, no good. Cleaned up by Hudson. Over to Price, 2:30 left to go. 8-8 is your score. Price brings it all the way down to the left side. He's just going to pull up, fire a three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Hart County, but on the forward pass to Keaton Walters, Price steals it, drives all the way inside. Heavy contact, no call. Walters drives one down, and what do we got here? And they have called a technical against Ty Price. I don't know what Price said, but quite honestly, I probably couldn't blame him after you fouled that hard and it wasn't called. But that's going to send Clark Rexroth to the line. First shot is up and in. So 9-8, Hart County now, 2:14 left to go as the second shot in this technical opportunity goes up. It's in.
End of the game for
Technical
Hart
foul
County,
costs
number
2 points.
15, Shoulders.
And Price picks up the foul. Hart County will now inbound the ball. Shoulders. And give it into Rexroth. Colton Hudson in. Pick this up. And he's not letting Rexroth by, so he's going to have to give it over to Walters. Walters gives it out to Shoulders. Back to Rexroth for three. No good. Rebound by Hart County. There's a walk, no call. Rexroth picks it up. Down in the corner to number 15, Shoulders for three. Three-point basket is good. It's 13-8. Rice going to take it up now as Price is getting down around baseline. Contact there from number 1, Clark Rexroth. What folks like to call over the back. Really just a contact foul, but it's going to go against Rexroth, and he was guarding Hudson on a pass there. Wholesale substitutions here as we've got Trent coming back in, Shoulders coming back in, and we've also picked up number 21, Darius Tong. Ball inbounds up top to Keegan Grove. He gives it to Price at the top of the key. He gives it down to Rice on the right side. Rice picks it up, drives inside with it for two. It rattled around everywhere before it finally went in. Bears now looking at a 13-10 three-point deficit. Walters up top to Shoulders. Drives inside, passes it back out up top to Tong. Tong gonna drive, kick it out. Trent has it. Over to Shoulders. 58 seconds left. We're under a minute now with a three-point deficit here. Shoulders drives inside in the post, tries to put one up, no good. Keegan Grubb cleans it up on the rebound. And is fouled.
Hart County fouls on number 3, Crump, his first, team
Crump
fourth.
picks up his first, team fourth. Bears down by 3 in this with 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Rice brings it across the timeline. As we mentioned, if Price got too much pressure, we'd probably see somebody else walking it down. Rice does. He fires it in, gets it back, gives it over to Luke Laughing for 2, and he walks. Baskets does not count. Shoulders is going to check it into Tong. Rice backing off now. They're not even putting the token pressure on. 33 seconds. They're going to try to work this clock down for Hart County and fire one off at the last second if they can to keep the Bears from having an opportunity here. Shoulders trying to shake Rice. Rice is sticking to him like white on Rice. And he drives inside and Rice recovers it. 11 seconds, they're gonna drive down the court. He dodges the reach in, fires it back out for a 3 by Price. Wide open at Kentucky Farm Bureau, three-point play, ties it up to end the first. 13-13 here in Owensboro against Hart County. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
13-13 as we start the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. 8 minutes on the clock. Butler County coming in clutch with a three-point there to end the first. That three-point was by Ty Price. So far, Price has 7, Rice has 4, and Laughing has picked up 2. For Hart County, the first Shoulders has 2, the other shoulder has 3. Rexroth has 4, Keaton Walters has 2, and Connor Trent has 2. It is worth noting that we've picked up 1 technical so far in this one. Right now, Ty Price, Lawson Rice, Justin Castlin, and Trevor DeWeese all have a foul. Rice checks it into Price, gives it immediately back to Rice as they're going to let him walk it up and run the point. I think we have changed our strategy a little bit here, and it seems to be working as it's getting Price open for that three a little bit more often. He gives it to Price, who's not open. He's going to try to drive inside, fakes a drive in, gives it back out to Keegan Grubb. Gets a screen from Grubb now as Price has it back. Goes from straight ahead for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Shoulders cleans it up. Gets it ahead to Trent. Trent now gives it to Walters for two. 15-13 Hart County with 7:30 left to go. Price has it now on the left wing. Gets a screen by Grubb. Fires it over to Lawson Rice, who gets it down in the corner to Luke Laughing, and they're going to call him for a walk. He looks as confused as I am, but the call's the call. We can't change it. Shoulder's going to check it in. No, Walter's going to check it in. Gives it to Rexroth. Comes across the line with it, guarded by Hudson. It's over to Walters. Walters to Trent. Trent's got no room driving inside. He has to immediately turn and go back out. He's up top of the key trying to find some room against Luke Laughing and Keegan Grubb, but that leaves Walters open, or excuse me, Jacob Shoulders open for a three. He fires one off, no good. Rebound, Luke Laughing. Ty Price has it now ahead in the lane. Fires one up, is fouled. And he'll go to the line now, 15-13.
Hart County fouls on number 14, Trent, his first, team's fifth.
Who was that, Brady?
That was Connor Trent.
So that's team fifth is going to send Ty Price to the final finish stripe here. First shot is up and in.
Game for Butler County, number 11, Caslin.
Caslin coming in for Laughing as Price's first shot falls in.
Who put up those two on for the Raiders?
That was Keaton Walters, number 5. Price gets set now for his second shot in this final finish trip to the stripe. It is up, and it touches nothing but ropes as it falls straight in.
String music.
15 all with 6:51 left in the second. Rexroth bringing it in slow. He's got some token pressure by Caslin again. Fires it out to Trent. Up top to Jacob Shoulders. And Coach Line giving him some different instructions here. As he goes back to Walters with it. Shakes Carson Miller. Fires one up. No good. Lawson Rice tips the rebound, but it falls back into the hands of Trent. They fire one up. Rebounded by Rice this time. Gets it ahead to Price, who has numbers, and we've got it. Price with 4 in this quarter alone. He's on a 7-point streak here for the Bears. 17-15, 6:10 left to go. Walters. Over to Trent. Shoulders. Rexroth. Inside now to Trent. Trent trying to back down Carson Miller. Not something I would try to do. Shot is no good. Lawson Rice picks it up. He's got Caslin wide open with numbers now. There we go. Caslin picks up 2. 19-15. 5:40 left to go. Shoulders. Going to drive inside against 3 of the Bears and give it over to his brother, who then fires it back up top to Rexroth, who drives inside. Tries to pass it outside. Ty Price breaks it up, and he's running with it. And he takes it all the way against 2 defenders for 2. 21-15. Now we're seeing the Bears come alive with their shooting as Carson Miller is checked into the game. Miller not letting him move, and they're going to call him for a foul. You can tell by the look on Miller's face when they blew that whistle. He's like, yeah, that was me. His first foul.
Trent to the line for 2 free throws.
I'm going to send Trent to the line, who shoots 59% from the charity stripe so far this season.
Now, this has Carson Miller with no points, but I know that's not true.
That can't be right. There must be something wrong with my Excel sheet, because I know he's got 3.
Was that first shot from Trent good? It was.
Had to be. Second shot by Trent is up. Off the back of the rim, straight up in the air, no good. Trent is 1 for 2 from the stripe. Price has it, drags 2 defenders with him down to the corner and fires it inside now to Rice. Rice going to drive up in the lane for 2, no good. Carson Miller with the rebound, gets it out to Price. He's going to pull up for 3, a moving 3, no good. What do they got here? I think they called Carson Miller again. They did. They called Miller for a push up under the rebound.
County fouls on number 40, Miller, his second, team 6.
Got Ryder Harbaugh checked into this one, the sophomore. I know that's right now because I checked it. 21-16 with 4:48 left to go. Rexroth has to get over to Trent. Trent up top to Shoulders. Over to Walters. Down in the corner to Shoulders. Up top to Walters. Back to Shoulders. Can't tell what kind of dribble that was, but it was something. Over to Trent. Trent's going to turn, go baseline, give it to number 5, Walters. Back up top to Rexroth. Back to Trent. He's going to drive around Carson Miller for 2.
Fouls on Butler County, number 40, Miller.
That's Carson Miller's third foul.
Miller checked in and picked up 3 quick fouls, and he's going to check out, and DeWee's going to come in for him.
Trent to the line for 1 free throw.
He gave DeWeese some good minutes there on the bench. 21-18. His first shot, and only shot by number 14. Trent is up and good for the and 1. Price has it now with 4:14 left to go. Bears lead by 2, 21-19 here in the second. Caslin at the top of the key with it. Gives it in at the elbow to Rice. He's trying to drive around Shoulders, having trouble with it. Gives it back out to Caslin. Comes in, drives the lane for 2. That's his second one of those. He's picked up 4 in this quarter. 23-19. Rexroth dancing around on the line there. Ref missed it, but he gives it over to Walters. Trent. Back up top to Shoulders, the very tip top of the key. Now to Rexroth, right side, fires inside on the wing to Trent. Gives it back up top to Rexroth. Coach Lyons saying pull it out. He drives inside, put one up off the glass. No good. Bears recover it. Price comes down with a rebound. He's going to bring it all the way down to the three-point range here on the left side. He's going to fire one off. Left side of the rim, bounces straight left, gets into the hands of Trent. Ball falls loose. Trent picks it up, but he shifts the Bear when he does. Gets us out of position, and Walters is able to put one up on a baseline cut, 23-21. Just a scramble there that nobody was ready for, and they took advantage of it. Caslin now going to bring it across. Rocking the purple shoes today. I dig them. He moves left, moves back up top to the right, fires it over to the right to DeWeese. Inside now to Ryder Harbaugh, who's trying to find some room. Gives it to Price, who's going to cut baseline, shoot one from about 10 feet out. Rebound by Shoulders, who almost walked. Did not, though. Kept his balance, got it to Rexroth. They're going to fire it all the way down now to number 11, Higgins in the game. Gives it to Rexroth for 3, no good, but they recover. Shoulders has it up at the top now. Still 23-21 with 2:23 left to go in this second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Services. They slow it down a little bit. Now Shoulders is moving with it. Gives it to Rexroth for 3, off the rim, no good. DeWeese comes down with it, and he gets fouled.
Foul's going to go on number 34, Jackson Shoulders. His first, team's 7th. Team 6th, my apologies.
And we got a timeout here. Timeout Bears. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. So it's 23-21. You're down by 2 in the second quarter with 2:12 left to go. Hart County shows possession right now, so we got to avoid a jump ball situation. Bears are going to have it. Coach is drawing something up for them to try to keep them in this one. 5 fouls on Hart County, 7 on Butler. A big portion of that's because Carson Miller came in and picked up 3 quick ones. You know, easy to do that between, you know, this break that you're on, between Christmas, you're not in school, you're not in regular practice. Easy to come in and just get a little mixed up, pick up quick fouls, but he still gave some good minutes to Trevor DeWeese to sit down, get some rest, get some fresh legs in, and now DeWeese is back in it. Price is going to check the ball into Caslin here in the Sports Center. 2:12 ticking off the clock now, 23-21. Butler leads. Caslin trying to shake Shoulders, gives it over to Rice. He's got it left side. Rice going to give it up top to DeWeese. DeWeese to Price at the top, a little handoff. DeWeese backs down to the left side. Price keeps it up top with Rexroth. He's trying to get a screen here from Lawson Rice, but he drug a defender with him. It's kind of difficult to do that. Euro step by Price for 2. Price with 8 points in this quarter alone, 25-21. Price coming alive the way we talked about. In the pregame show, we said this was one of the keys to the game for Price to come alive like this, and this is exactly what we needed to do. As Trent drives the lane, puts up 2, 25-23. Price in traffic, got it on the left side. Brings it out now. Trying to shake shoulders. Fires out up top to Ryder Harbaugh for 3, no good. Trevor DeWeese with a putback, no good, but he is fouled.
Hart County fouls number 14, Trent, his second, team 7.
Who's that foul there, Brady?
Trent, number 14.
That's his second, team 7th, so Bears will now shoot the bonus. DeWeese's first shot, no good. Now, this was a shooting foul, so it's not a 1-and-1. Carson Miller checks in now for Ryder Harbaugh. In for the Bears, we've got Price, Castlin, Grubb, Rice, and Trevor DeWeese, who's going to shoot his second shot. First shot was no good. Second shot is up and in. Caslin putting some token pressure still on Rexroth. Gives it over to Walters. Now to Hidgens, who's in. Gives it to Rexroth, who drives the lane for 2. So he's going to pick up those 2, and we've got a foul here.
Butler County fouls number 23, Grubb, his first, team's 8. Goal by Shoulders is good. Shoulders to the line for 1 free throw.
His first points of the quarter.
Shot is up, no good. So I thought that was Rexroth that got that shot up. He was Shoulders, correct that. And is that a jump ball or to go out of bounds? I missed that, I was correcting
Jump ball.
All right, it's going to go Hart County's way, but the possession arrow needs to move. Flip the possession arrow. Rexroth up top with it. Down the right side to Shoulders. There they go. 26-25. Butler leads over Hart by 1 with 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Up top to Rexroth, trying to drive the lane. Gives it instead to Walters, who shoots a layup for 2, no good. Keegan Grubb on the rebound, gets it to Price. He's got 30 seconds to do something with it. Price from the left side. He's going to get a good screen from Keegan Grubb. Drive up the middle. Has to fire. Ooh, turns and shoots. I thought he was going to shoot it outside. Cleaned up by Rexroth on the no good. 15 seconds now as Hidgens is going to try to drive one up against Lawson Rice, who blocks him hard. And is probably going to pick up a foul. He is, but he saved the points.
24, Rice, his second, team's 9.
And you're fouling somebody who shoots 36% from the line.
For 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, I don't think there's ever a good foul, but that might be the best one I've ever seen. 13 seconds to go, 26-25. As Hudgens goes to the line, fires one up and in.
Into the game for Hart County.
Statistically, he should miss the next one, Brady. I promise.
Uh-huh.
Are you looking at me like that?
Because every time you say that it's a good person to foul, somehow they
yeah, they go from they do what they just did. They go from not hitting any to hitting 100%. He's 2 for 2 now. Hart County up 27-26 with 13 seconds to go in the half. 30-second timeout taken by Hart County. We're going to keep it right here so I can eat a little bit of crow. Look, I'm a numbers guy, Brady, and when the numbers say he can't shoot, the numbers say he can't shoot. He probably just doesn't get a lot of opportunities, I would imagine. I'm actually going to look it up while I'm sitting here.
Statistically speaking, 80% of the time you say that it's a good person to have on the line, it ends up not being good for us.
You know, statistically speaking, you are correct, I think. I don't have the exact numbers on it, but anecdotally it feels correct. How about that?
That works for me.
Okay. The reason he's 36 is because he's only shot 11 free throws this season, and he's hit 4 of them.
Like that 6 of 13.
You are correct.
He just moved up to roughly around, what, 48%?
You're close, 46%. Instead of sitting here listening to us do math in the next 13 seconds, how about we call some basketball? DeWeese inside to Castlin. Back to DeWeese. They're full court pressure now. They don't want to get him down here. He's trapped. He's got to get rid of it. Gets it to Rice. Loses his defender, drives up inside the lane, gets fouled, shoots, no good, but he got fouled with 2 seconds left to go. It's going to send Rice to the line. I'm not even going to talk about Rice's shooting percentage. How about that?
That sounds good.
Because I don't want to mess this up. Rice goes to the line with the potential to go ahead by 1 point before the half. 27-26. Hart County leads by 1. 2 seconds left to go as Rice gets set. Puts the first one up. No good. Rice scoreless so far in this quarter. Looking to break that. As he gets set now. He puts one up in this final finish trip to the stripe, and it falls in. Tie ball game, folks, 27-all. 2 seconds left, 1 second left, it's in the air. Off the backboard, no good. And we're gonna go to the half, tied up. 27-27 is the score, regardless of what the scoreboard says. Keep it right here, you're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium insurance quote for your vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Studel Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Studel Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation. They can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Studel Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Porter Pike Road in Bowling Green. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today. Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
All right, folks, 27-all here at the half in the Owensboro Sports Center. Butler County Bears taking on the Hart County Raiders. What you got there?
I might have accidentally poked her button with the pencil.
You poked the button?
Yeah.
Don't poke the button, Brady.
I apologize.
27-all Butler County against Hart County here. The Raiders.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That is the wrong one. What are you trying to do?
No, that's the wrong one, too. There's a bear in here somewhere.
That's on the front page.
Oh, that would have been good to know.
Yeah.
My apologies.
I used to have them labeled, but then when you started running it, I just took all the labels off. Okay, Brady's going to play with the soundboard. I'm going to bring you some stats here from that first half. All right, coming in for Hart County off the bench, number 11, Chandler Hudgens, a senior, put up 2 on the free throw line. No fouls for him. Number 3, Joshua Dan Crump, picked up 1 foul, no points. Number 14, Connor Trent, 2 fouls, 8 points. He currently leads the Hart County Raiders in scoring, which is really out of the ordinary for them. He averages 7.7 per game, so he's already ahead of his game average. But big story here, the putback commander, 22.8 points, or 22.8 points per game for Jackson Shoulders, has been held to a single bucket for 2 points. He's got 91 rebounds so far this season. The only person on this entire sheet who's got more rebounds than him is Lawson Rice. And that's the same today. Lawson Rice has been dragging down a lot more rebounds than Jackson Shoulders has. Number 15, Jacob Shoulders, 5 total points, 1 foul. Clark Rex wrote number 1, 1 foul, 4 points, all from the charity stripe. A rare thing for him, too. He's usually shooting 9.2 per game. And hitting, 37% from the floor. He really just kind of runs the point for him and then gets the ball into the hands of Walters and Trent to do most of the shooting today, and that's what's been going on. Trent with 8, Walters with 6, and that's going to round out all your scoring for Hart County Raiders. Now for the Butler County Bears, Luke Laughing coming in with 2 early in the first quarter and into the first half with 2. We had Keegan Grubb come in off the bench, no points, 1 foul. Carson Miller came in, played some really awesome defense for us, made a big difference. 3 quick fouls for the senior, and he had to take a seat, no points for him. Trevor DeWeese, number 32, 1 for 2 from the line with 1 point so far in the first half and 1 foul as well. Justin Caslin, 1 foul, 4 points, all in the second quarter. Lawson Rice was a tale of 2 quarters for him. 4 points in the first, 1 point in the second for a total of 5 and 2 fouls. Usually don't see him pick up this many fouls this early in the game either. I know it's only 2 and it's still early. It's just kind of a weird thing. You don't see Rice pick up that many fouls.
I think he only picked up 1 yesterday in total.
Most games he only picks up 1, maybe 2. But he's already got his 2, so.
And his 1 foul yesterday was it was a planned foul there.
Yeah, it was a tic-tac foul at the end to get some shots going. But the story that's back to normal, which is where we need it, is Ty Price, number 2. 1 foul, 15 total points first half. So they've opened things up. They've made some shifts and changes so that he's not running the point as much today. We've got Caslin running it. We've got Rice running it a little bit, but that's getting him open. It's gotten him open for a 3. He's gone to the line twice, and he's 4 for 4 from the line right now. 15 total points, 1 technical, though, so we need to kind of watch it there and make sure he doesn't pick up another one and take a seat for the rest of the day. 27 all with 20 seconds to go. Brady, any thoughts before you call this third quarter?
Will I be calling this third quarter?
Sure.
Would you like to?
Would you like to not?
Well,
I'm putting him on the spot. Get him a little bit better at this.
For some reason, my eyes are a little sensitive right now.
Eyes are sensitive. Okay. I'll take care of it for you. I think we have dropped a piece of equipment, and I've picked it up. I don't know if that's ours or not, but we'll see. Here we go. 8 minutes on the clock. Third quarter brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. And Bears are going to inbound this one as Hart County controlled the tip. All right. Price has it. He's going to go right wing with it. He's going to fire off a 3 and nails it to start this third quarter. Put the Bears ahead by 3 now, 30-27. Rexroth brings it down. He's facing off against Caslin. It's over to Trent. Up top to Shoulders. Shoulder to shoulder. He's on the right side against Luke Laughing. Fires it inside of the other Shoulders on a cut through the lane. Rolls one up, and it rolls right off and into the hands of Ty Price. And we go the other way, 30-27 with 7:25 left to go. Shoulders tips the pass that was intended for Rice out of bounds.
Hey, he's coming back in. Jackson, he's coming back in.
And they are correct. He is coming back in. Here we go. Price has got it now on the inbound. He's just going to pull a 3. Off the rim. Luke Laughing tries to rebound, loses it out of bounds as it's tipped by Connor Trent. 30-27, Bears lead by 3 with 7:17 left to go. All right, left side, we got Rice. He throws one. He thought Price was going to pick up on the run and throws it ahead of him. It goes into the Bears bench. Here we go, Hart County. Rexroth brings it across. Fires it up to Shoulders. Up top to Walters. Over to Trent. Trent up top to the other shoulder. He drives up, hands it over to Trent. Head fakes a 3, but instead tells Shoulders to move in. He passes it over to Rexroth. Gets tipped out of bounds by Caslin. It's going to remain Hart County ball, 30-27, 6:51 left to go. Heads up play by Caslin to disrupt what they were trying to do there. And here we go, Walters. Correction, Trent on the check into Rexroth. Drives up, backs out, gets it now to Walters. Over to Trent. Trent going to drive inside against DeWeese and Rice. Fire it down to Shoulders. It's tipped by Price into the hands of DeWeese. Price has it now. 30-27, 6:35 left to go. Price can bring it up to the top of the key. Go ahead and try to shift around Rexroth. Pull up from about 8 feet for 2. 5 points for Price. Puts the Bears up 32-27 in this half so far. 6:22 left to go in the third quarter. Brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Rexroth going to drive up top. Loses Caslin. Pulls up from about 6 feet. No good on the jumper. Price has it after Rice rebounds. Price is going to work around the top a little bit. It gets a reach in there by Shoulders. He fires a 3. Shoulders rebounds, gets it to Rexroth. Rexroth gets it to Walters. Laughing tips it out of bounds. Heads up play there by Luke Laughing to get the ball out of bounds and let the defense get set before Hart County does anything, because Hart County had numbers on us there. Gets it into Shoulders. Shoulders in the key with it, and right in the middle of the lane, just going to turn, roll off his fingers, and roll in as Jackson Shoulders picks up his fourth point of the game, makes it 32-29. Price now at the logo with it. Moving over deep left side. He's trying to shake Rexroth. Gets him on a screen. Fans aren't happy about it. But then it falls into the hands of Rice for three. No good. Cleaned up by Rexroth. 32-29, 5:24 left to go. Bears still lead as Rexroth drives all the way down, and Caslin's going to get called in for a reach.
Butler County fouls on number 11, Caslin, his second, team's first of the second half.
His second, team first of the second half. 5:22 left to go, 32-29, Bears lead. Rexroth has it. Almost at the half-court line. Gets it ahead to Walters. Walters at the top of the key, gives it back to Rexroth. Tries to give it back to Walters, who wasn't looking and wasn't ready for it. Price tries to steal it, tips it instead. It goes out of bounds. It's going to remain Hart County ball. Trent gets ready to check this one in. Lapping is not letting Rexroth have it. He gives it, he tries to give it in. It's stolen by Price, who drives all the way down for two. I think Rice actually stole it and was on the assist there. 34-29 with 4:57 left to go. All right, left side to Shoulders, up top now to Trent. He tries to give it to Rexroth. It's stolen by Caslin. All alone, drives it down. We have now gotten at least 8 points as Hart County calls a timeout. We'll talk about this here in a minute.
9 points.
No. 6 of those points have come off of turnovers, which you could tell from Coach Justin Line giving it to him right now on the sideline. So we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by their location across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today.
That is exactly how I would feel if I were sitting on the bench right now for Hart County. Me and Brady both just kind of looking down at our sheets with our foreheads covered here, hoping we don't make eye contact with Coach Justin Line because he is giving them the business over there. 8 points off of turnovers.
4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Smoking Joe. He was asking for some clarification.
Well, he could come with us. He could be, Joe, you could be here. Come on, man. We get you on the radio, too. 36-29. Bears in the lead now. 4:40 left to go in the third quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. And here we go. Shoulders. I'm going to check it into Rexroth, who's got, again, that token pressure from Justin Caslin. It's not much, man. It's making a difference on the turnovers here today. They have had 4 turnovers in a row and have scored only 2 points in this half for Hart County. As it goes down inside the Shoulders, he puts one up off the glass. No good, but he is fouled. I think Caslin might be on that one.
Butler County fouls on number 20, Laughing.
No, Luke Laughing. Laughing's first with 4:22 left to go. Shoulders goes to the line on the shooting foul for 2. First shot is up. No good. Brady, did that ball hit anything?
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think it did. Second shot is up. And it's in. There we go. He got it now. He shoots 75% from the stripe so far this season. He's 50% today. Price brings it across and is met immediately by Rexroth. Gets a little loose screen, but he's just going to drive down the baseline, fire one off from 10 feet out. No good. Cleaned up by Rexroth. Rexroth brings it across the line. Bears are quick in transition of defense right now, but they left Trent open, and he fired off a 3. No good, and we've got a foul. Lawson Rice. The look on his face, he is shocked that he just picked up a third foul. 36-31, Bears lead by 5. That is 5, right? 36-31.
Yes, that is 5.
Making sure my math's right. I don't want anybody to check me out. 3:57 left to go, third quarter. Rexroth down in the corner to Hudgens for 3. No good. Doesn't even touch anything. Cleaned up by number 3, who I don't know who he is. We'll get him here in a minute. But either way,
number 3,
he puts
Joshua
one back.
Crump.
Crump puts one back, no good. Cleaned up by Price. 36-31, 3:40 left to go as Price brings it down to the top of the key. Price trying to shake Rexroth. Gets a screen from Rice. Tries to fire it inside to Rice after the screen. It's stolen by Crump. Goes ahead to Hudgens. He's at three-point range. He drives inside, immediately gets trapped by Trevor DeWeese. Has to give it back out to Walters. Walters moves along the top and gives it to Rexroth. Rexroth to Hudgens. Over to Trent. Trent almost loses it across the half-court line as Luke Laughing is just reaching in and pushing it out on him, but he pulls up from about 10 feet. And Trent drops one in for two. Now 36-33 for Butler County lead. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Caslin has it up at the top. He gets Rice pulling outside with it. Over to DeWeese on the right side. DeWeese going to drive baseline, put one up, no good. Cleaned up by Luke Laughing on the putback, no good. And Trent rebounds that. He's going to skate around a little bit and give the defense time to get set up. And he's looking for help. Finally gets it from Hudgens. Gets it back inside to Trent for two. He's got 4 points now in this third quarter, 36-35. And Hart County's back in this. Lawson Rice fouled as he put one up. They're saying the shot does not count. So he'll go to the line for two. So Trent picks up his third foul. And we've got some conversation here between the refs and Coach Line. The reason I'm not been saying anything, I'm trying to pay attention to what they're saying. They have corrected the foul now. It's not on Trent, it's on number 11. And now Coach Dockery is saying, no, wait a minute.
Trent now has 2 fouls for Hart County.
The foul was on a shot, and they're not letting him shoot him. They're saying it was on the floor. Coach Dockery's argument is no, he was trying to shoot one. And everybody's getting a little chippy here. All right, Lawson Rice gets it on the inbound. He's just going to try to drive inside and go again. Now, this time he was fouled on a shot. All right, Crump, he's going to pick this one up. Coach Dockery having a conversation with the ref as they're all getting a little chippy down there. But let's talk about the game. Rice putting a shot up in this final finish trip to the stripe off the front of the rim, no good. If you're hearing me be silent very much, it's because I'm kind of astounded by some of the things I'm seeing here right now. It's kind of hard to describe. First shot, no good, 36-35. Butler County leads with 2:20 left to go as Rice gets set for his second shot. It is up. It is in. We're back in business now, 37-35. Hart County checks it in to Trent. Trent's guarded by Price now on the outside. They've pulled Caslin inside. Price shaking him up, keeping him on the other side of the line. Finally gets it ahead to Shoulders, down in the corner now to Crump. Crump moving around, up top to Hudgens. Hudgens facing down Caslin. It's 11 on 11. Gives it to Trent. He's going to drive inside. Puts one up. Little jumper is good. He's picked up 6 so far and tied it up now. 37-37 with a minute 52 left to go. Price for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Oh. We got a walk. Hart County falls to the ground with it, and he covers it up instead of letting anybody get their hands on it for a jump ball. He clearly doesn't know who has possession arrow right now because his team would have got the ball right back. But here we go. Bears going to inbound it now after the walk call. 37-all, 1:45 left to go in the third. Price is going to check it in. He's got Rice on the outside. He's going to drive in, put it up for 2. He was fouled, but there was no call, but the points still count. 39-37, Bears lead, 1 minute 34 left to go. Shoulders brings it up into the lane, gives it out now to Crump for 3. Snatched out of the air by Rice, gives it ahead to Price. Price has got speed against Trent. Gives it back out up top to Rice through Caslin for 2. Rice with 5 points in this quarter, 41-37. Over to Shoulders. Shoulders trying to drive up against Rice. Looked like he was trying to block him for football and didn't get anywhere, but he finally fired it down into the corner to Trent. Steps out of bounds with it. 41-37, Bears ball now. Crump and Trent taking a seat. We got Walters checked in. We'll get another name here in a minute as Caslin has it up at the top. 41-37, under a minute now. Caslin drives right side, goes down to the baseline, kicks it inside to Keegan Grubb for two. Oh, nope, off the back of the glass. And it's coming now down into the hands of Shoulders. Shoulders gets it way down ahead to Walters. Walters going to drive baseline. He's going to get a foul from Laughing. It's Laughing second, team fourth of this half.
38 seconds to go in the third quarter of play, brought to you by
Butler County Board of Education.
There you go.
Shoulders gets it up top to Rex Road, who hasn't really touched the ball in a little bit. Back inside to Shoulders. Shot is blocked by Luke Laughing. Rice has it with 30 seconds now. 41-37, Bears looking to do something here. Rice drives up from the free throw line for two. Rice had 5 points the entire first half. He now has 7 in the third quarter alone. Ball's fired inside to Shoulders, who's trapped by Rice. Gets it to Rexroad, who drives inside for two. Rexroad now with 6 points on the day, 43-39. Price, I don't know what the call was. Grubb is called for a foul in transition, and he was away from the ball. I think he got 2 seconds left. 43-39, Bears in the lead. Ball's punched out by Caslin. And heavy defense from Laughing as the ball just flies out of bounds, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 43-39. We're going to take a quick break here before we get into the fourth quarter. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown.
Welcome back, everybody. 43-39. 8 minutes on the clock here for the fourth quarter. And the Bear growl is appropriate as the Bears lead currently by 4, 43-39. And so far in this half, Ty Price with 7, Lawson Rice with 7, Justin Caslin with 2.
That's right.
Outscored Hart County 16-11 in that third quarter. Fourth quarter now brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group as we get ready to go here. And it's starting to get chippy out there on all fronts. Hopefully we are just calling a basketball game for the rest of the day and not a boxing match before it's over with.
I'd take a good football game.
Well, we almost had one there when Shoulders tried to put his shoulder into Lawson Rice. It didn't really work too well. They get it down inside the Shoulders now, who's struggling under the basket, and they're going to call Luke Laughing. It's funny how quickly you can get called for standing still under the basket. And Price over here getting checked out at the bench as Shoulders goes to the line for 2. First shot, no good. He hit the rim this time. Price is back in. I think he had a finger injury, but he's back in here now. And he is set as the second shot is up. It's no good, too. His Shoulders misses both of them. They collect it, though. Get it down over here to Walters. Left side. Walters comes up to Shoulders on the wing now. He's going to drive hard inside. Put up one. It doesn't go in. Cleaned up by Keegan Grubb. He gets it to Rice. Ahead to Price. And number 14, Connor Trent, went up for a block. He wrapped his arm around Price's and got called. So Price heads to the line for 2 as Trent picks up his 3rd. And this time it's for sure number 14. There's no argument. 43-39 with 7:33 left to go in the 4th as Price steps to the line. He's 4 for 4 so far today. Make it 5 for 5. And I need to start writing mine in the right column here. I'm in the other quarter. Here we go. Second shot, 7:33 on the clock, 44-39. Price gets set, make it 45. Shot falls, and here we go. Hart County has it, down by 6, 7:30 left to go. Rexroad across the line with it. Gets it down to Shoulders. Tries to fire inside to his brother, but instead finds Ty Price. He's going to bring it across the timeline, get the offense set up here. Get a screen, drive around it. Goes inside, shoots one up for 2. All right, we talked about it before the game. You got to get Price open, got to get him shots, and we're doing it. Rexroad gets it down to Shoulders on the left wing, up top to Walters. Over to Trent on the right. Up top to number 34, other Shoulders. He's going to give it to Trent. Trent's going to drive around the key, go up to put one up off the glass. Goes out of bounds on the rebound by Shoulders. Are they calling that out of bounds on the Bears?
They did indeed.
So something interesting happens under this particular basket in this stadium. When the ball goes out of bounds very high, it goes over a rail, and it takes a minute to get it back in. But here we go. Shoulders, the little shoulder, gets it in. He gets it right back for 3, and it's in. 5-point ball game now, 47-42, 6:36 left to go as Price trying to work a little bit on the outside. He gets a screen from Grubb, gives it down to Caslin for 2, who was cutting baseline. Rexroad over to Trent. Trent thought about throwing Shoulders up at the top, but he saw Luke laughing coming in on him. Gets it over here. Rexroad from the elbow for 2, no good. Caslin tips the rebound, gets it over to Keegan Grubb. Oh, it's stolen by Shoulders, but he's trapped down in the corner. Double team, they better call a timeout. And they do. 49-42, 6:05 left to go. 30-second timeout taken by Hart County. We're going to keep it right here. All right. So far in this half, both coaches have had an argument with a ref. And one of the calls has been overturned. It was really just which player got the foul. They corrected that. And now we went in with a tie. Bears outscored the Hart County Raiders 16-11 in the third quarter. It's 6:05 left in the fourth. Brought to you by Essentials Insurance Group, and the Bears lead by 7. Ty Price. It's quiet in here.
It is very quiet in here.
Ty Price has picked up 22 points so far. Yesterday he only had 15. That's something to celebrate.
Yeah.
Yesterday he only had 15 the entire game. He had 15 in the first half today.
I really do need you to label these sounds, by the way, because I'm just looking at numbers.
Lawson Rice yesterday ended the game with 17 points. Into the first half today with 5. And currently he's sitting at 12.
Colton Hudson in for the Bears. Is this his first or second time on the court?
This is his second today as Price heads to the locker room for a second to get something checked on. He will be back shortly, I am sure. So Price is out of the game at the moment. They get it inside to Walters. His shot is blocked, falls in the hands of Rexroad. Trent brings it up on the outside now. Trent down on the corner to Shoulders. He fires up top to Rexroad. Rexroad going to drive inside, give it to the other Shoulders. It's out of his hands. Almost goes out of bounds. He recovers it. He is fouled. No shot. And they call Colton Hudson on that one. Price is back to check in here in just a minute. Shoulders will go to the line for 2. He's 1 for 4 on the day. Not going to say anything about his free throw percentage prior to now. First shot is up off the back of the rim. No good. Price back in for Hudson. 49-42, 5:45 left to go. His shoulders get set to shoot his second. In for the Bears, you've got Laughing, Caslin, Price, Rice, and DeWeese are starting five. Shoulders from the line. Puts it up. No good. Cleaned up by Rice. Rice gets it ahead to Price. Brings it across the timeline. He's going to slow down, let him get set. Drive around the outside. Brings Rexroth with him. Goes right wing. Gives it up top to Caslin for three. Off the back of the rim. Straight up in the air. Comes down into the hands of Walters. Ahead to Rexroth. He tries to give it to Shoulders. Luke Laughing tips it. Lands with DeWeese. DeWeese gives it over to Price. So bring it out of the backcourt. 49-42, 5:20 left to go. Price just drives all the way down. He gets fouled. No shot. And that's going to go against. Who was that, Brady?
Jackson Shoulders.
It's his second. He's actually going to take a seat. Hudgens and Crump checking back in. Shoulders and Shoulders checking out.
They don't have any more shoulders in the game.
It's a lot easier to call the game with at least one of them in there, because 20% of the time you're right. Price for three off the rim into the hands of DeWeese. DeWeese going to turn, give it out to Rice. Fakes a three, brings it up to the elbow to shoot two. DeWeese rebounds again. He goes up to shoot. His shot falls. And he is fouled. He'll go to the line. 1 for 2 on the day.
His second, team's fifth of the second half. DeWeese to the line for one free throw.
DeWee's shot is up and in. Rexroth brings it across as the ref had to tell Price to put the shirt back in. And up top now to Hudgens, out to Walters, fires it out to Trent, fakes a three, tries to drive inside, he does. Foul called. As Price had a bandage on, it came off, he had to go back and get it recovered. It's hard to get a bandage to stick to your skin when you're sweating. Trent will go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity here, as there was no shot, but there was a foul.
Who was the foul on?
Foul was on Luke Laughing. Laughing checking out now. Keegan Grubb coming in for him. 52-42, 4:45 left to go. Shot is up. First one was good, second one was not. So Trent picks up one. We got another foul here, though, on the rebound. Grubb picks up his third. And that is going to send Crump to the line. Crump, no points today. Really no opportunities. He's not been in that much. His first shot is up. Off the back of the rim. No good. Reaches out to high five two people who aren't even there. Now his team's back in here. All right, here we go. 4:44 left, 52-42. As Crump gets set for his second shot, it is up. Off the front of the rim into the hands of Caslin. Caslin gets it ahead to Rice. Rice turns to go left and gets fouled by number 11, Hudgens. I've only got him for 2, but they're saying it's his third. We're going to go with what they have. 52-42, 4:37. Not really a lot of scoring happening right now, but a whole bunch of fouls and shenanigans. Price is going to check this one in. Gets it to Rice up at the top. Rice just going to drive inside against Crump. Puts it up and in. His first points of the quarter. As Hudgens was trying to defend that, looked like he got hit in the mouth. He just kind of ran off the court. But he's back on now. Trent has it. Trent trying to back DeWeese down. He's going to drive inside and lose it. Picks it back up, puts it up. tipped by Rice. Keegan Grubb trying to get up off the floor, and they call him. Crump scores, but he ran into Keegan Grubb as Grubb was trying to stand up. And it's not his fault, but he's going to get called for his fourth. Crump gets a shot at the end, one opportunity here. He missed both of his a second ago. Off the front of the rim into the hands of DeWeese for this one. DeWeese gets it over to Price. 54-44 still, 10-point ball game with 4 minutes left to go. Price drives down left side of the key, goes inside with it, shoots, cleaned up by Crump, gets it ahead to Rexroth, now to Trent. Trent and Castling. Oh, Rice gets there, blocks the layup. And Rice getting some heavy pressure as he tries to get it across the half-court line. 54-44, 3:40. Bears try to slow this back down, get it to Castling at the top. And they're going to see what we can put together here. Grubb in for the Bears still. Castling gets it up top to Rice. Rice has got Price down in that left corner. He's just not even looking at him right now, trying to get him some space. Now he's going to come in. They're going to give it to him at the top. He's going to back out. Tells Rice back in to the top. He's going to drive inside, puts it up off the top of the rim. No good. Cleaned up by Crump, given to Rexroth. Rexroth going to drive down into the key against Lawson Rice, who blocks his shot. He catches it and steps out of bounds with it. Good play by Lawson Rice to block that shot and keep it clean. Crump going to take a seat. Shoulders checking in.
54-44 Bears lead, 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of play. Brought to you.
The Essentials Insurance Group, DeWeese. Ahead to Castling. He fires it over to Lawson Rice. It is stolen away by Shoulders. Rexroth takes it. Drives, blocked by Trevor DeWeese. Goes out of bounds. Good block by DeWeese. Pretty much the same thing we just saw a moment ago, but DeWeese instead of Rice. Seeing some really great defense here now as Walters has it on the right side in the corner, gives it up top to Rexroth. Over now to Trent. Trent going to drive up inside against DeWeese, kicks it back out to Shoulders, up top to Rexroth. Rexroth to Hudgens for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Cleaned up by Grubb, given to Price. Price, it's 1-on-2 as Price is going to take him on, drive to the lane, puts up a shot, no good. Ball's on the floor, we've got a scrum for it. They get a hold of it and call a timeout on the floor. At 2 men on the floor, it is still a 10-point ball game, 54-44. We've gone 2 full minutes with no score here, 2:34 left. Timeout by Hart County. They say they're going to call it full.
That is correct.
We were going to take one as well. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South. WLBQ.
Jackson Chiropractic is now accepting new patients, offering chiropractic adjustments, dry needling, spinal decompression, and nutritional advice. Dr. Ryan Jackson is here for you, no matter the problem. Jackson Chiropractic now has 2 locations to better serve you. Offices in Bowling Green at Cambridge Square, open 9 a.m. until 6 p.m., and right here in Morgantown behind PBI Bank, open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. To schedule your appointment or to find out more, call 270-288-5017 or visit them on the web at jackson-chiro.com.
All right, Bears lead by 10, 54-44 with 2:34 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's a lot of fours.
Brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group.
Yes, it is. Me and Brady are going to be set loose on the city of Owensboro here in about 2.5 minutes. God help them all. And just a note, we are going to be back in action next Tuesday night at home against Apollo. We will bring you the boys' ball game there. As we get it now over to Hudgens on the left side, he's going to bring it up top, give it to Rexroth. Just weaving in and out now, gets it back on the right side to Hudgens. Rexroth for 3 at the top, doesn't even touch the rim, goes out of bounds. It's going to be Bears ball. 54-44, 2:13 left to go. Price has it inside, got to get it out. Gets it ahead to Price. Oh man, long pass, it's picked off as we're under pressure now. And Coach Dockery calls a timeout as Price falls to the ground with it. We maintain possession. All right. Coach Lyons still talking about a play 2 plays ago. We got a 30-second timeout here. 2:01 left to go in the fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. 54-44. No one has scored since 4:30 on the clock. Yeah. Somebody typing us a message there?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Smoking Joe in the studio with us today. You tell him to pick up a headset. He can talk to us. All right, here we go. Timeout is over. 2:01 left to go here at the Sports Center. We're also going to be bringing you some info on the girls here in just a minute. They've been playing a tournament in Clinton County.
Have they started playing? I've been trying to look.
I'm pulling it up right now, trying to see. But we got this game to call. Somebody's got to check this ball in for the Bears. All right, here we go. They are playing Glasgow yesterday, 36-34 win. Price has it, moves in top of the lane, shakes a defender. Going to drive around. Loses another one, fires one up for 2. Ends the scoring drought for both teams now. Rexroth gets it over to Trent. Back up top now over to Shoulders. For 3, in and out. Rebound by Keegan Grubb, gets it ahead to Price. Price, 1-on-2 here. Shakes Trent. Gets to the baseline, it gets knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. And Bears basketball. Casling going to check it back in.
Lady Bears begin playing in 5 minutes and 26 seconds.
See, I've got that they play at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Right here it says 1 o'clock tip. Lawson Rice up for a rebound. Fouled and 1 opportunity.
All right, we'll figure out the rest of that in postgame. So Rice puts in 2 to make it 58-44. Correction, I'm ahead of the scorekeeper here. Minute 28 left to go as Rice goes to the line for the and 1 opportunity, and Crump's going to check out of the ball game.
Into the game for Butler County, number 20,
Laughing checking in, Price checking out.
Lawson Rice 2 for 4 from the free throw stripe.
Price struggling with a bandage on his hand, and coach just tossed him some tape. Said, get back there and get it fixed. Rice at the line now, 58-44. And 1 opportunity. Mark it down. Rice has picked up 5 points in this quarter. 59-44, minute 25 left to go. We got a double dribble here by Rexroth, so it's going to be Bears basketball. All right. Grubb is now going to check it in for the Bears. In for the Bears, we got Keegan Grubb, Justin Caslin, Trevor DeWeese, Lawson Rice, and Luke Laughing. 59-44, minute 25 left to go in this fourth quarter. Luke Laughing gets it on the inbound. He's got it at the top, a rare place for him to be, but he's got it there. Rice now has it. He tries to split a double team, falls, tries to pass it. Timeout taken by Coach Dockery. Full timeout. We're going to take one as well. It's 59-44 with a minute 17 left to go as we enter this timeout by Coach Dockery. Stay with us. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Heaving Hatchets Axe Throwing in Beaver Dam is the perfect place to pick up a new hobby. They offer axe throwing, private event rentals, arcade games, and party games such as darts, pool, and air hockey. Axe throws are only $15 an hour per person or $10 for a 30-minute session. Check out Heaving Hatchets Axe Throwing on Facebook. Be sure to like and follow. Located behind Beef O'Brady's, and they're open every Friday and Saturday, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m.
All right. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm noticing something here on this girls' schedule, Brady.
Yes.
We'll get back to this boys' game here in just a second.
Okay.
You are correct. They do tip off at 1 o'clock in Clinton County, Eastern time.
I'm actually watching that.
Is somebody airing that game right now?
Yes, it's on YouTube as well.
So they've been playing here for the past hour, or should have been. They play at 1 o'clock Clinton County time against Clinton County, and they're going to play at their county at 5 p.m. in the same tournament.
I believe it's 1 o'clock our time.
Oh, is it?
Well, they haven't started yet, and it is live.
All right, they're away at Clinton County, which is in the Eastern time zone, so I don't know what's going on. Half the time I can't
just now
figure out
taking the
what's going
court.
We'll just go with this game in front of us. I'll do good to call it, let alone the game behind me. 59-44. Trevor DeWeese has it on the inbound play, gives it to Ty Price. Price tries to get it over to Caslin. It gets tipped out of bounds. It's going to be, oh, Price had the last touch on it, so it is going to be Hart County Raiders ball. 59-44 with a minute left to go. Price, Garden Rex Road as he brings it across. Gets it inside now to Walters. Walters looks to fire outside, fakes it, goes up for two. His first points of the half. Price has it on the rebound, or on the inbound, rather. DeWeese ahead to Caslin, ahead to Laughing for two. 59-46 now. We're going a quick pace here as Trent has it running down the opposite end of the court. His shot is blocked.
I do want to see who they called this foul on.
It's going to be pretty crucial.
Butler County fouls on number 32, DeWeese.
Trevor DeWeese picks up his second, and that's going to send Trent to the line.
Trent to the line for 2 free throws.
I was slightly afraid they were about to call the foul on Luke Laughing, which would have been his last foul. First shot up, and Trent is no good.
61-46 with 38 seconds left to go. Trent, second shot off the front of the rim. Laughing cleans it up. Gives it to Price, who's double teamed and trapped in the corner. Somebody's got to come help him and gets punched out of bounds.
So that ball was knocked out by Ty Price.
Yeah, he had the last touch. They bumped his hand and that threw it out. But somebody's got to come help him when he gets trapped in the corner like that. He's looking for somebody open down court because he's in the back court, but just weren't there. Trent drives inside for two off the front of the rim, no good. Caslin picks it up, gives it to Rice. Full court pressure here as Rice brings it all the way down to the baseline and turns and brings it up top. He's got Caslin at the top, over to Price now at the logo. 61-46, Bears going to sit on this for a second as we're under 10 seconds to go, and that's going to do it. All right, Bears will win this one. Final score, 61-46. Stay with us. We're going to bring you some stats in this post-game show. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The Essentials Insurance Group supports our local Butler County student athletes and offers some of the most affordable coverage for life, health, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage plans, Part D plans, long-term care, cancer, short-term disability, long-term disability, dental, and vision. Call 270-999-1609 today for a free quote, or stop by and see Gina Tynes, Robin Adcock, or Melissa Johnson at their offices located at 115 North Main Street in Morgantown. The Essentials Insurance Group, we protect what matters most. Go Bears.
The Bears play here. WLBQ Morgantown, your home court for Butler County High School sports. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. The post-game show is brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Whatever you're craving, Dairy Queen can serve you. From blizzards to chicken strip baskets, they have it all. Let's head back to the booth for a recap.
Brady just pushing every button he's got over there. He's the man at pushing buttons. All right.
It's what I do best. Just ask my father.
Bears come out on top in this one, 61-46 over Hart County. Let's go through some notable scores here. And we will start with Hart County. Number 3, Joshua Dan Crump coming off the bench with 2 fouls, 2 points, and 0 for 3 from the line. Chandler Hudgens, number 11, also off the bench 2 total points on a trip to the stripe, 2 for 2, and he is in with 3 fouls on the day. Connor Trent, number 14, also picked up 3 fouls, was 3 for 7 from the line, but was the lead scorer for the Raiders today with 15 total points. Keaton Walters, number 5, 1 foul, 1 trip to the line, 8 points, 2 for 2. Clark Rexroth, number 1, the point guard, 4 for 4 from the stripe today early in the first. That was the only points he scored in the first half, and then he got a bucket in the second half for a total of 6 points. And number 15, Jacob Shoulders, 8 points, 0 for 1 from the line. And number 34, Jackson Shoulders, 5 points, 1 for 6 from the charity stripe. Now over to the Bears. Luke Laughing with 4 total points on the day and 4 fouls. Also had Keegan Grubb coming off the bench picking up 4 fouls. Colton Hudson had 1. Carson Miller had 3 off of a quick trip in the game. Trevor DeWeese, 4 total points, was 2 for 3 from the stripe today with 2 fouls. Justin Caslin with 8 points total, 4 in the first half, 4 in the second, and 2 fouls. We had Lawson Rice, number 24, with 3 fouls, 17 points, and 3 for 5 from the line. And then finally, Ty Price, your IGA hometown player of the game today, number 2 with 1 foul, 28 points, which is a lot closer to his 30-point per game average than that 15 was yesterday.
That's right.
6 for 6, lights out from the stripe. And the reason he's getting that IGA hometown player of the game today is he played most of that fourth quarter with some sort of injury, going back and forth between the game and the bench and the game and the bench, getting this thing wrapped up, fixed up. He looks like he's fine. It's just one of those little irritating things that he had to get rid of. And then by the time he got back in, he still put up 6 points in that fourth quarter. So congrats to him and congrats to all the Bears on the 1-1 in the tournament today. Bears going to improve to 8-5. Be back at home next Tuesday night. We'll be bringing you that one against Apollo, and that's going to be at 7:30 tip-off, 7:15 for pregame. And then Thursday night, the girls will be away at Ohio County, 7 o'clock tip-off for that one, 6:45 pregame show. And I need to find somebody to go to that game with me, Brady.
Where and when?
Ohio County, 7 o'clock next Thursday. We'll have to see what we can figure out.
We'll be in contact.
We'll figure something out here. Either way, we'll be bringing you those games.
Before you sign off, I will say this. Smoking Joe back at the station, you just go ahead and pick whatever you're going to play next. That way when we sign off,
it's all yours, buddy.
Yeah.
We're going to take it off of YouTube here. That way you can take it to whatever you want to take it to. For Brady Jones.